Good evening, everyone. If you're watching this, you probably already know that we've been closed and we're not going to be meeting together for a long time, more than likely. So I wanted to take a moment and just explain to you how this is going to affect the band, what steps we're taking to try to keep things moving a little bit while we're apart, and just to make sure we're all on the same page. So it looks like this is how we're going to communicate for a while. So let's just jump in and get through our list here. Number one, with school canceled, we have two upcoming events that are unfortunately getting taken off the calendar entirely. The first of which is our board meeting performance, which was this Tuesday. That's been canceled. They don't want us getting together in large groups, obviously, so that's off the table. Also, the NJSMA Middle School Band Festival, that's also been just outright canceled. So that's more than likely just not going to happen this year. If you've handed in a permission slip and, a check for that, I'll make sure to get that back to you as soon as we're back together. But those two events have been completely taken off the calendar. As for Phantom, Broadway is closed actually in its entirety right now, but we're not sure how long that band's going to last. I'm sure it's going to last as long as it needs to make sure that everyone is safe, but I would bet that that trip is definitely going to be postponed for the foreseeable future as well. For that trip, we have already paid for it, so we've been in talk with Broadway, and they're fine with us postponing. So as the situation continues to develop, we'll make sure to keep you in the loop on as to what the new date's going to be and handle any kind of individual circumstances that we need to hopefully make that a successful trip. I was really looking forward to bringing the kids to Broadway, and with everything changing, it's a little bit, of course, of a disappointment, but we'll carry on and we will get there. So they want to perform for us and we want to see it. So as soon as it's safe to do so, we'll make sure to get that right back on the calendar. So one thing I'm still hoping that we can salvage is our concert. The band has made such incredible strides this year, and it's just been an absolute joy working with them day after day, rehearsal after rehearsal, and seeing the progress being made. I'm really looking forward to the day where we can share that concert with the community, and we're hoping that we can still get that in. To make sure that happens, though, we really do need to keep practicing. So I know this is kind of a break from our routine, but it shouldn't be a break from your instruments. So there are a couple of things that we're going to do to make sure that you still have access to some band-related materials as we move into this online or distance learning kind of scenario. So number one, I still plan on using Remind as the primary way of communicating with parents and with some of the students. So if you have that, please make sure that you use that first. That still will come right to my cell phone, and I will do a good job of responding as quickly as possible. You should have a copy of the music, and if you don't, I can scan it and get it over to you. So let me know about music needs as soon as possible. And of course, I'm hoping that everybody took instruments home. I know that on Friday there were a few left at Wanaque, and I think there were one or two left at Haskell as well. If you need access to your instruments, please let me know. I'll contact the office and make sure they can be available to you and picked up at the school. So that can be arranged. So you need those two. And then, of course, don't forget the toilet paper. Very important, apparently. So the main way that I plan on getting assignments to you is through a piece of software called Flipgrid. Flipgrid is an amazing piece of software that lets me share videos with you and lets you share videos directly with me. And that's perfect for a music situation like ours because you can play a couple of measures and you can send it in and I can send you a quick video back that will evaluate how you did and give you kind of like the next steps or how you can improve it. So to sign up for the Flipgrid, you need your school email address, and basically you can click on the appropriate link down below. There's one link for the advanced band and one for the beginning band. So you can use both of those links or whichever one you need to get into the Flipgrid, and then from there you'll be able to see what assignments I'm posting and you'll be able to kind of communicate with me back and forth and hopefully keep you playing and keep you moving in the right direction. The second way I'm going to support everyone through this, distance learning phase of the school year is through YouTube. My students know I've been working on YouTube a lot, and that's why I've got my studio all set up already. But what I'm going to be providing you over the next 2 days or so is a video of difficult sections of all of our concert band music played on your specific instrument. So flutes, I'll be going over the beginning of Circle of Life and all of your melodies in Brave. Trombones and low brass, I'll be going through all of the difficult sections in Night on Bald Mountain, and etc. I'll be playing through all the difficult parts one at a time with a metronome so that you can play along with me at home and you can basically make sure that what you are producing at home sounds like what I'm doing here in my studio. So I'll have all of those videos uploaded to YouTube, and again, I'll use Remind to make sure you know where they are and how to get to them. So Remind is key. But YouTube will be my second way of really making sure that we're on the same page. So with these steps in mind, I'm hoping we can keep the band moving forward and getting our concert band music, really under our fingers while we're having this extended downtime from school. Please make sure that you're still working hard. Please make sure that you're still warming up. Any resources you need, I'm 100% available to you, and I really, really do care about the band a lot, and I'm hoping that even though we're away, we can all still make sure to really do our diligence and make sure that we keep practicing so that when we get back together, we can just get right back to the music. So thank you so much. Good luck. I hope everybody has a very healthy and a very productive time over the next couple of weeks as we all face this together. If there's anything I can do for you at all, please make sure you reach out on the Remind. So thank you, and hopefully you'll be seeing me soon online.